All right, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's the Gordon Turns. It is raining here in St. Louis. This is like the third day in a row. It's either been raining or windy as hell. So it's kind of gloomy because it's rainy and gloomy. So I think a lot of people are in the house today. And I'm in the house today and we're about to bake. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to be making dinner here today. And in this video, I am going to be making the turkey and cheese roll and the Asian coleslaw. So, and then in my next video, the one that is going to go with this for the dessert, we're going to be doing individual cinnamon rolls. So I'm going to do a cinnamon roll for myself, and I'm going to do a blueberry cinnamon roll for my husband. So I might even do like 2 for each of us, just in case I like want one tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? So that is going to be dessert. But in this video, we're going to be making our turkey and cheese roll. So you saw earlier in this video that my husband seasoned that turkey breast that we purchased. We cooked it last night, and I have it here in this bag here. And we're going to be slicing this up. But what we're going to be doing right now is making the dough for our turkey rolls. So this is a variation on the ham roll. I saw ham rolls online, and I was like, I know I can do turkey. Because we had turkey, so I was like, I'm gonna do some turkey with them. I'm gonna make it work, okay? We gonna make this work. Never say it can't be done. It can be done. Anything can be done. Anything is possible. And I'm probably saying that also because I just bought a damn Cricut machine, and it is driving me up the damn wall. Okay, I don't know if y'all don't know, I'm really not that good with like electronics. You know, like once I get it and I start doing it and I repeat it like 1,000 times, then I could be like, hey, I could tell somebody else. But right now, no, it's not working for me. And that Cricut I just purchased, I wanted to kick its ass. But then I was like, if I kick its ass, then I would never be able to use it. And that would be a total waste of money. And so I didn't. I just said, let me walk away, which is what people should do in situations where it could get volatile. You know, I was like, let me walk away. And I did. And I took some deep breaths. And then I was like, you know, I don't need to go back right now. So I came in here to cook. So that's what I'm doing. So sometimes we got to relieve stress in other ways. I'm going to get this Cricut machine, but it's going to take me some. It's going to take me some. Okay, so let me tell you what we've added to this bowl here for our turkey rolls. I've added 1/2 cup of warm milk, 1 pack of yeast, and 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. We're also going to need 1 egg. And remember, I'm going to say this every time. Keep your eggshells. If you garden, these are great for calcium for your plants. Keep your eggshells. And I just put my eggshells back into the egg carton so that they're not just like laying around everywhere and taking up space. Or I don't keep them in a bag. I just put them in the egg carton, keep them in there. I gather a bunch of them. My sister saves them for me. My friend has been saving them for me. And so, you know, I got my mom saving them. I tell everybody, don't throw away your eggshells. I want to tell my whole neighborhood, but I don't know how they would act, you know? But yeah, I'm at that level where I need a lot of eggshells. Okay, so you need 1 egg. You need a 1/4 cup of condensed milk, which we're just going to add in. I'm going to show y'all a design later that I've been working on. I always say I'm going to show y'all stuff, and then I forget because I am almost 50. Not saying that that's an excuse, but your brain does start to not function as properly as it did when you were 20, you know? But I still love my brain because it's big, bad, and beautiful. And so I can't do nothing about that one. Okay, so we need to mix this up. All right, so we're going to need 2.5 cups of bread flour. Here is our first cup. Go ahead and mix that in. Okay, so now we want to take off the attachment here. I'm going to put on my dough hook. We're going to add another cup of bread flour. And then you also need 4 tablespoons of salt butter. Okay, so here's the second cup. Butter here. Let's see, this is 2 Just break that up. 2 more. Okay. And you need a half teaspoon, or 1 teaspoon, not a half, 1 teaspoon of salt. All right, let's mix this together. Remember, we still have half a cup of bread flour to go. Okay, so let me add a 4th cup. That'll leave us with a 4th cup of flour. I'm gonna add a 4th more cup of flour. Mix this up. All right, and I am gonna add the other 4th cup. All right, so a ball has formed here, so I'm going to scrape down my sides, and I'm going to let this knead for about 8 minutes. 10 to 12 if you're doing it by hand. So scrape down your sides. All right. Let this go about 8 minutes. All right, so our dough is ready. I'm gonna spray my bowl here. All right, so I'm gonna get my dough. Still kind of sticky here. Wait a minute, just a second. All right. Form a little ball. Drop it in your bowl. Cover it with plastic. Let it rise for 1 to 2 hours or until doubled in size. So I'm just going to cut some slices of turkey. Just a nice thickness there. Maybe 1/8 of an inch. All right, let me cut the rest of this, and then I'm going to put the rest of this in the refrigerator for something else. All right, now we're going to make the filling here for our turkey and cheese rolls. So you need about a 1/2 cup of Kewpie mayo, and that's probably all that's left here in my pack. Kewpie mayo, in my opinion, is a lot creamier than regular mayo. I like it more than regular mayo. Okay. Then you need 1 cup of mozzarella cheese and a couple teaspoons of dried parsley. All right, and then we're going to mix this together. And once we get the rolls rolled, we're going to put this on top. All right. All right, so I put a little bit of black pepper, about a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to put some crushed red pepper flakes as well for a little bit of heat. That's probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm going to mix this together. All right, I'm going to set this aside until I'm ready to roll my turkey rolls. All right, y'all, so our dough has arisen. You want to punch it down, pow, pow, pull it out. Put it on my surface here. I lightly floured my surface. And then I'm going to divide this into about 4 rolls, because you know I like to plus size things, and plus this is dinner. form my balls. That's one. I'm just putting those on my baking tray here. Parchment lined baking mat, baking tray. All right, let's roll our turkey rolls, bread rolls. Take one of your rolls, put it down. Stretch it out to an oval shape as far as you can, and then you might want to roll it. Let's flip it. And you want to roll this out also to about an eighth of an inch. All right, now you want to take your turkey slices, and I'm thinking maybe about 4. Okay, now you want to take it the long way on your oval, flip that first layer over, and then roll it up. Then you want to pinch it closed. The entire roll you want to pinch closed. The ends as well. And then bend it in half. Pinch. Stand it up like so. So you see it was like this. You want to stand it up. Take my dough cutter, and I'm going to cut down the middle. You don't want to cut all the way to the end. You can see where my mark is here. Just cut straight down. Make sure you get a straight cut through, and then you want to open it up like so. And here is one of our bread rolls. All right, one of our turkey bread rolls. So I'm going to get this on my baking mat, baking tray. And I'm going to finish the rest. I'm going to do one more so you guys can see. I'm going to do it silently. And there's a whole piece. All right, you can see we have them all done. I was talking with my husband there for a minute. So we have our mixture here, and I'm going to split this in equally between the 4 here. We're going to spread that out. Don't. So you want to put it on top. Looking for a spatula. So I hope y'all join me tomorrow, because I am going to be making lobster rolls, homemade. We visiting on our date night this week, Maine. We visiting Maine. We visiting y'all, Maine. All right, so you want to spread this out over your turkey. All right, and then I'm gonna let this rise again for about 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna brush this with some egg wash and it's going to go into the oven. All right, y'all, like, share, and subscribe. All right, so I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm gonna make an egg wash. I got 1 egg and about a tablespoon of heavy cream. And I'm gonna mix that together. All right. You need a brush. You want to brush your rolls. My husband's home. He just walked in. I told y'all that because I had, no, that was on the cinnamon roll video. He walked in while I was doing the cinnamon rolls.
I am here.
He was just complaining about the weather as well. I wasn't
complaining.
Well, well, he's not complaining because we need it for the garden, yeah. So I mean, it's a pleasure.
It wasn't like drenched. I didn't get drenched today, so I'm good.
Because it was pouring down. The lights here flickered for a minute. I was losing hope, you know, and then it just passed over. So I'm glad we didn't lose power. I wonder if people lost power in St. Louis. Was it that bad?
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't heard nobody.
All right, I'm gonna put this in my oven, 350 degrees for about 25-30 minutes. Alrighty, y'all. So these turkey rolls are out. Let me pull them off of this tray that the baking mat, so they can stop cooking. All right, look at these. They look so good. I can't wait to eat them. Woo. I'm gonna make it. Look at this. What? Okay. So I'm gonna let these cool. I'm gonna get my cinnamon rolls out of the oven next, and then we're gonna have dinner. These look so good. They look so good. So I made turkey rolls today, turkey bread today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing lobster rolls, homemade bread, and then I'm gonna do lobster rolls and whoopie pies, and it's gonna be for 2. So join me tomorrow when I'll be doing that. But for right now, here are my finished cheesy turkey rolls. 100% homemade. Like, share, and subscribe. Woo, all right, so I'm gonna make a little slaw to go with our turkey sandwiches. So you need about a tablespoon of peanut butter. Okay, so we're gonna make this up as we go along. Okay. Let me grab my black pepper and salt as well here. What did you say?
Huh?
Did you say something?
What's that? What'd you say?
Did you say something?
What did I say?
I thought you said something.
About what?
About what I'm doing here.
What are you doing?
He said something rude. Like,
honey and peanut butter go together.
A tablespoon of honey. I thought he said like, oh hell, she finna mix up some shit.
No, you hearing things.
Okay. I don't think I am, people. Okay, so also.
You're starting to think like a dog, Willie.
Wow. You need about a tablespoon of lime juice. Was you sure you didn't say nothing nasty?
No,
okay.
You imagine things.
Okay. All right. I swear. About a tablespoon of soy sauce. And he actually over there looking like, what the hell did I say? What did I say, Willie? Oh, you heard they making a new Friday. I'm talking to the people on here. Why are they doing that? Tell me why. Tell me why. I'm going to start saying that when I say tell me why. Tell me why. And then you're supposed to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it now. What was I just saying? Why is what?
Huh?
why they making another Friday movie. Tell me why. You were supposed to say, tell me why. He's just not in on it today. What? Now, like we gonna do one more again. They making another Friday movie. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
He was supposed to say, tell me why. You know, it'd be that one.
Timberlake.
Okay, that wasn't even Justin Timberlake. Oh my gosh! Says the man that was alive at the time that wasn't Justin Timberlake. Wow. I think that it was a person that was like Nick Carter. Or was that his name with his little brother? The Carter brothers. Tell me why. It's a real song. Okay, let me get the slaw mix. I have some slaw mix here. I'm going to rinse this off and then we're going to come back and mix up our slaw. So you saw what I put in here. So that's what we're doing. We're just going to need a little bit of salt and pepper. And yeah, we just enjoyed each other's company tonight. So, and cooking dinner. So let me get this rinsed off and then we're going to mix up our slaw. All right, so now I'm going to add my slaw mix in my bowl. Why was we just talking about Puff Daddy? What was we saying? Something about him and the sad predicament he in.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah. That's why you shouldn't try to force people to do things that they don't want to do.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Come on. Okay. Allegedly. Now, you can also add some sesame seeds. I'm not gonna, because I don't really want any in here. But you can add some that would actually make it taste really different.
You say you from Ghana.
I said I'm not gonna. I said it like that on purpose. I was gonna see if you was gonna say something good that you was listening. There's a little pinch of salt, some black pepper, all right, and that's done. So we are going to serve this with our sandwiches that are in the oven warming up because I cooked everything earlier and we were just sitting down enjoying each other's company, as I said,
and
and talking.
The watermelon. We're gonna have a lot of them. It's like the watermelon fact. That's interesting.
Oh, the thing about the watermelon. You want to talk about that?
I mean, it's just a fact. It's like watermelon rind is natural Viagra. So we discovered that this summer in the garden that you can, yeah.
Did you feel like it worked?
Oh yeah, it works.
Okay, so y'all tune into my channel because I am gonna be making y'all this summer as my watermelon is still growing some pickled watermelon rind.
It's full.
It is great for male vitality.
Yeah, it's full of
virility.
Arginine.
Is it virility?
Virility.
Virility.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Who knows? Whatever I said. But yeah, tune in for that. So, okay, so this is the slaw. I'm gonna get all of our food together, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be eating tonight. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so I'm serving up dinner. We have our turkey rolls here. Turkey, cheese, bread rolls. I have this for some dipping sauce. I'm probably going to do like some ranch or some French dressing. And then I'm going to put some of our nice Asian style salad, slaw, on the plate here to go along with it. All right, and then for dessert we have, I'm having a brown sugar cinnamon roll. One serving size. Look for that recipe, it should be coming up soon. And then my husband is having a blueberry cinnamon roll. Homemade. This is a recipe for one cinnamon roll, so you could just make one for yourself. It take about 25 minutes or so, but you can make your own cinnamon roll. Just have a personal roll. And then this is in the shape of a heart because I put it in a heart mold. So this is what we're having for dinner tonight. What are you having? And this is dessert. Like, share, and subscribe.